الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله ونصلي على رسول الكريم اللهم لا علم لنا الا ما علمتنا ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب زدني علما محمد ويسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح يا فتاح يا ذي المجد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وعلى الحكيم يشهد قال السلام عليكم الاثنين بقى الاثنين اوكي please لعن الله النازل والمنظورين والبيتي في سبيل No. So the curse is called on a person who looks deliberately, right? He looks with the intention of looking, and then he carries on looking, like a person looking at a non-mahram woman, or looking at somebody's which that portion which you are supposed to be covered, right? This is not curse. The curse is not upon a person like a lady who wasn't in a like she was peeped at. She was staring somewhere and she was peeped at. Then the curse won't be on her because she never went out to be looked at. Shareef? Yeah, what's the Adhan Malati, right? So the wali in the nikah and seeking permission, right? So in the literal sense, a wali is a guardian who oversees any task. Here, however, wali means the man who acts as a guardian and is responsible for the women's marriage in the sense that he has the authority to marry her. So this hadith, the hadith in this chapter will disclose that it is necessary to have a wali's permission and the woman's consent in the marriage. The people who may act as a wali for the woman is the woman's relatives who are the asaba binafsihi. Preference is given to those heirs amongst them who are closest or who are first in line of the sequence of asabat. It will be the same as in inheritance. If there is none of the asaba, then the mother will become the wali, followed by the grandmother. So who is the asabat? Is those male mahrams, meaning the father, the brother, the son, right? Those. And then if not there, then if none of the asabas are available, then the mother will become, and then the grandmother, right? Next is the daughter, then the granddaughter. Which granddaughter? The granddaughter from the son, followed by the granddaughter from the daughter, and then the daughter of the, meaning the great granddaughter, the daughter of the son's son, and then if there is none of them, then the maternal grandfather, then the sister, the stepsister, the mother's children, and their children in this sequence. If there is none of them, then Dawil Arham, well, beginning with the father's sisters, then maternal uncles, mother's sisters, daughters of the paternal uncle, followed by their children in that sequence. Now that's only if there is no asabat first. Asabat meaning the mahram, father, brother, son, the grandson. So only if they are not there, then you will go out.
أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله لا تنتقل أيديهم حتى تستأمر ولا تنتقل بكر حتى تستأذن. قال يا رسول الله وكيف إذنها؟ قال أن تسجد متفق عليه. أبي هريرة طبعا صلى الله عليه وسلم لا تنتقل أيديهم حتى تستأمر nikah
until she is get her permission. A young unmarried.
من تقول وبشير قالوا كيف يا رسول الله ورسول الله وكيف إذنها تتوسع وبشير قال أن تشهد
that when she remains silent. So the reward, the Arabic word ayin is a woman without a husband. She may be divorced or widow. In this hadith, it's referred to as a divorcee or widow, right? So the jurists interpret the hadith by classifying women in four kinds. The first is a tayyib baligha, previously married woman, non-virgin. That is a baligha. She is reached adulthood. She is an adult widow. All the ulama agree that it is necessary to get her permission before marrying her, provided she is sane, right? She must get the permission. All ulama agree. Then the second type is a minor bakira, bakira saghira, a young girl that wasn't married before. The ulama here also are unanimously say that her permission is not necessary. A wali may get her married without obtaining the permission from her. She's a young girl, right? Young. Then the Tayyib Saghira, a previously married lady, but she's still young, a minor widow. The Hanafi scholars maintain that she may be married without her permission. The Shafis say that her marriage without her permission won't be correct. That's what I. Then you got the adult Bakira, the Bakira Baligha. The Hanafi say that her marriage is not allowed without her permission, but the Shafi say that her marriage is valid even without her consent. Right? So here it shows that the Hanafis restrict the guardianship to minors, whether they minors, whether they Bakira or Tayyiba, whether they minors, right? And the Shafi'i says that it restricts it to whether they Bakira or Tayyiba. Chalo.
عن ابن عباس رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال أن أيتم أحق بنفسها من وليها والبكر تستأذن في نفسها وإذنها سماتها. وفي رواية قال السيد أحق بنفسها من وليها والبكر تستأبر وإذنها سكوتها. وفي رواية قال السيد أحق بنفسها من وليها والبكر يستأذنها أبوها في نفسها فإذنها سماتها. أو مسلم. ابن عباس رضي الله عنه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم that the Prophet said that Eve, the person was married before, and she is more entitled to herself than her wali. And that because a virgin girl is sought permission with regards to herself, and her permission is required. The riwayat, Tayyib is used, the word Tayyib is also a person who was married before, is more entitled to herself than her wali, and the virgin girl is asked permission, and her permission is appointed. And in another riwayat, it said that Tayyib is more entitled to herself than her wali, and the virgin girl is asked permission from her father with regards to herself, and her permission is appointed.
So it shows that a widow is absolutely free, or she is absolutely authorized concerning marriage. Chalo. Khansa.
عن رضي الله عنهما أن أباه زوجها وهي طيب فكره ذلك رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم رد لفاتحة رواه البخاري في رواية كافر أبيها وليست ثلاثة
Khansa.
خمسة دعم رضي الله عنه أن أباها ليس زوجها فهي father
He married her, got
her
her married off.
وهي طيب and she was a woman who was married before كرهت ذلك and she refused it.
She disliked it.
رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم came فرد نكاحها. He returned her nikah.
He annulled the marriage. He canceled the marriage.
في رواية ابن ماجه رواية ابن ماجه كان بها نكاح فقال
No, nikah abiha, the nikah that the father made, right? The nikah that the father performed. Right. Chalo.
عن عائشة رضي الله عنها النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم تزوجها وهي بنت 7 سنين، وزفت إليه وهي بنت 9 سنين، ولعبها معه، ومات عنها وهي بنت 18. فهو عائشة رضي الله عنها ليس صلى الله عليه وسلم ليس وأشواز الكتاب والتبنيات أنها
وزفت إليها, and she was led to his house.
led to his house when she was 9 years old, and he played with
ولعبها معها, and her all the truth.
balls with him. ومات عنها لبعض الأشواز.
So this hadith speaks of the early life of Sayyidina Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. She had Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa company and was his wife for 9 years, right? So when she was brought, she was 9 years old, and that is the age of childhood. So this is why she had dolls with her. The children generally play with these dolls. So according to the hadith, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam did not express disapproval on seeing dolls. So that does not mean that it's now it's disallowed for children to play with dolls. Children can play with dolls. However, there is a possibility that this took place at the time of Hijrah, so now the thing comes about children playing with dolls, which has faces and eyes. So they say this could either be when this happened, then it wasn't yet forbidden to have dolls with eyes. But the more preferred opinion is that these were not dolls like how the dolls are in today's time. You know how they make dolls? They just make a whole lot of cloth, they wrap it up and they make it into a figure of a doll with no face. So they said this was rather it was this type of doll. And they say that it's good for children, especially girls, to play with dolls because it instills in them the nature of bringing up children, to look after children, caring for children. So it doesn't mean it was a doll, a Barbie doll. It means it was a doll as in such that it was something that was stuffed and it was figured into a doll without a face and eyes. Hello?
Finally, water.
Oh, but